This is the Janome DC2010 computerized sewing machine, and a really nice feature on this machine is the fact that it does have 3 different types of one-step built-in buttonholes. Basically what a one-step buttonhole does is some machines have dials on them where you have to turn the dial 3 or 4 times to complete a buttonhole. Whenever you're doing multiple buttonholes, if you're doing 3 or 4 buttonholes, you have to turn that dial 3 or 4 times each and every time you go to do a buttonhole. So that becomes kind of tiresome. The one-step buttonhole is fully automatic. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take off this presser foot and get ready for the buttonhole foot. We have just a press button and it comes right off. Here is the automatic buttonhole foot. In addition to doing the buttonhole for us all in one step and out automatically, this also sizes the button for us. So I can just take my button that I have here, I can just simply put it into this presser foot and it's going to size the button for us automatically. I'm just going to go ahead and attach this foot here, and then I'm going to put my material underneath here. I'm going to do just a single stitch just to get the thread through the foot here. And there's a little lever that's up inside the machine right here that you need to pull down. That basically tells the machine when to go backwards and forwards when sizing your buttonhole. So I'm just going to place my material underneath here, drop the presser foot, I just press the foot control, and everything is done for me automatically. It's sizing it, it's doing all the sides of the buttonhole without me pressing anything. And a really nice feature, and almost a must-have and a feature that's extremely important, is the fact that this machine sews all of the sides of the buttonhole in the exact same direction. Some machines will sew a buttonhole, it will go up and sew this side, it'll sew over, and then it'll sew the right side of the buttonhole in a different direction. What this machine does is it sews the left side, it goes up and does the top, then it sews a single stitch down, and then sews the right side of the buttonhole in the exact same direction as it did the left side. Because all fabrics don't feed the same forward as they do backwards. So what this allows the machine to do is give identical sides, the perfect even sides on both sides of the buttonhole. Here we have our buttonhole, and there's the button that we sized it to. Of course you can see that it's perfectly sized. What I'm going to do now is I've got a little bit smaller button here. I'm going to go ahead and place that in the back of the buttonhole foot. And the really neat thing is that you don't have to do any more adjustments whenever you want to do another buttonhole. You just simply lower the presser foot and just press the foot control, and it's ready to go again. You don't have to reset anything, you don't have to mess with any settings. Now with everything on the buttonhole being automated, you can control the length and the width of the buttonhole if you want to. That gives you more customization over your buttonhole, so you're not strictly stuck to what the machine offers. You can override those settings. And when I lift the presser foot, you see the presser foot goes back into the original position, ready to start another buttonhole. I'm going to take and I'm going to change to a keyhole type buttonhole, and I can just immediately start sewing. And it's doing both sides of our buttonhole in the exact same direction. It's coming down, it's going to do the right side in the same direction it did the left side. And when it's done, it beeps, lets us know. Foot springs into the original position, ready to do another buttonhole. And as you can see here, we have our 2 new buttonholes, and they are the size that we need for this particular size button. Just another great feature of the Janome DC2010 computerized sewing machine.